So, we just got out of the 2015 Disney and Pixar film Inside Out. Now, actually, it's going to be a little different for this review. My video or review for the film itself is actually written, it's featured on our website, but I have a feeling I'm here with Cadillac, it's not going to deteriorate from what he has to say about it. We have IMDb, and the film stars Amy Poehler as Joy, Mindy Kaling as Discuss, Phyllis Smith as Sadness, Bill Hader as Fear, and Lewis Black as Anger.
Can I ask you questions?
Yeah. And basically, the movie itself has to deal with the inner qualities of a young 11-year-old girl named Riley, and basically her adventure of Joy, the main character, escaping from her boundary grounds and going off onto this adventure without spoiling the film itself. Me personally, I love this movie. This was hands down in my top 5 favorite films of the year, but again, you can check it out on the website itself for the written review. Read that up and what my score was. But Cadillac, what do you have to say about Inside Out? Since it's your first time seeing it, my second time seeing it.
I completely loved it. It was very cute. Inside Out, I want to give this movie a 4-star movie. I thought it was a lot better than Up. It was a great all-around movie. All-around great movie. Well, I couldn't really follow Up that much. Up, really? To me, Up was just okay. Like the first 4 minutes of Up,
Fantastic.
It was fantastic. The first few minutes. After a while, I'm like, it's okay. But Inside Out, great movie. I loved it. I completely loved it. It was cute. It was funny. It had pretty much had all your emotions in it. That the emotions start in the film itself. Or let's say spoilers.
Yeah, you could do spoiler. I mean, it's going to be like hard to find a spoiler in Inside Out because it's a pretty straightforward film. Like,
true. So I guess no spoilers are needed. Pretty much, Joy was the head honcho. She was pretty much in charge of everything. Something goes wrong. Sadness messes some things up.
Screwed up everything.
Jared didn't like Sadness. Sadness is
the theme
dreary.
Kicks in the horns, and I'm just like,
she's dreary, but she's cute.
It's just, I didn't like Sadness. She was just there. I'm just like,
And
this is such
all
a
the
sidetrack.
Yeah, but that's
It did its purpose though, because you're supposed to not really like her until the end. I'm like,
Sadness had. And in the beginning, and probably in the middle, you thought Sadness really... Oh, I was went it the wrong way. You thought Sadness didn't really have a purpose in the film whatsoever. But turns out she plays a major role in everyday life. You need Sadness. You have anything to say about Sadness? Like, why would you need Sadness?
Beside her being a blue lump of just that weighed down the film itself. No, I don't know. I liked her a little bit at the end, how it's like you need sadness in order for there to be joy. Mm-hmm. So they need each other. I love how that was the message, the emotions need each other.
Right.
But I felt that Joy, I don't know, maybe you felt this way, Cadillac, that I felt like Joy was like essentially like the same character as Woody from Toy Story. How Joy would give her all to make Riley happy, similar to how Woody would give his all to make Andy happy. Mm-hmm. I love that parallel between the characters.
I never thought about it, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They're totally
and I put that in my written review. I was like, yeah, you know what? They're essentially the same character. Mm-hmm. They would do anything and fight everything. And it's like a kid, it's just like a parent to child. And it's the same parallel for what happens in the film. And overall, Inside Out is an amazing, groundbreaking film that I love to death. I mean, this year has been pretty hit and miss for films, but I gotta say, this is definitely in my top 5 so far for the year, until Force Awakens. But, I loved it. And Anger, oh my gosh, that curse word.
Yeah, you loved Anger.
Rashawn missed out, man. He had an opportunity. That curse word that we could use. What was your favorite scene?
Favorite scene. Probably when they were trying to wake her up.
Oh, yeah. Dream Island, yeah.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite scene.
When trying to wake her up, and the giant clown, which is
that clown was creepy.
Yeah. No, you know what? Hands down, the scene that made me twice in a row die laughing. There's an imaginary character by the name of Bing Bong, okay? They have to go into the mind of subconscious. Remember that area where everything become abstract and everything? And I love when it gets to the scene where I love when they're reading the sign and he's like, it says shortcut and it says danger. He's like, DANGER, shortcut. I'm like, yo, I'm rare time where I curse, this dumb fuck. I was just like,
It was
yo.
really heart-wrenching when he died.
Yeah, Bing Bong, unfortunately, sacrifices himself for the greater good. And it's a
Riley.
shame for Riley. Yeah, for Riley. And then it's so sad because, like, this is the second time I saw it. Maybe a little tear was like
teared up
right,
at the end.
right there
I'm
in
not
the
gonna lie.
eye
I teared up
when
at
he was
the
like,
end.
"Take her to the moon for me." I was like, "No, it's not Toy Story 3 sad, but it's pretty sad."
I was sad at the end. I had some tears going.
Oh, Cadillac!
Like I didn't like cry, but they were there.
It's an emotional film.
Yeah, it is emotional. It gets to you.
And Pixar has this and The Good Dinosaur coming out on Thanksgiving. I want to see like which one is going to be the better film. It's going to be rare. I think Inside Out has pretty much got this in the bag.
Like I told you in the theater, if they do a sequel, they'll probably do it when she's in puberty.
Yeah.
I would love for them to do a movie when they're in puberty.
They might. I don't really want to see a sequel from Inside Out. I like how Pixar actually did an original idea for once, and I would love for them to do shorts, like like before the movie happens and we do the shorts. But I would love to see an Inside Out short.
Now, speaking of shorts, the short before Inside Out,
Oh,
called
Lava.
That was great. That was emotional.
It was
That
pretty good.
tugged on my heartstrings. Call me a wuss if you like, but I like the sentimental things in life sometimes.
Yeah, I got the heart of Tony Stark, so I didn't feel for Lava. I mean, I felt for everything else in Inside Out, but Lava to me, it wasn't as moving. It wasn't as groundbreaking. You can't really do it. It's okay to include that review in here because it's so minor, but
But Lava was a short before Inside Out, which had a male volcano singing pretty much in the middle of the ocean when he's observing everything that lives on the island. It's a couple between like the birds, the sea creatures, and he just wants to find someone to love. And over years go by, and he keeps singing and hoping that he'll find the love one day. And he gets smaller and smaller to the point where his entire island is drowning. But the whole time he didn't realize that there was a female volcano at the bottom of the ocean listening to what he's been asking for. So by the time that the volcano gets submerged into the ocean, the female volcano comes up. But the female volcano is facing the opposite direction and they can't see each other, which is sad. And as the male volcano is slowly sinking, something happens. I guess the power of
the
love.
Earth's core. Actually, it was really scientific because the Earth's core actually does do that. Like when it comes to volcano, that's why I said, "Oh, okay, that's pretty cool." And like the core of the volcano, like made it go up and everything. I'm like,
The
"All right,
power of love.
this ain't Back to the Future." That's the power. Huey Lewis had to do with it. That's the power of love.
Quote unquote. Brought them together. It was very lovely. It was a very cute Pixar short. I will watch it again. Guarantee if a girl watched it, she will love it.
I might take a date to go see Inside Out just to see that.
It is a good date movie. I
That should be like,
recommend it.
that should be the prize for like, guys' night contest. Who gets to go on a date with the guys' night crew? All right. But yeah. So overall, you enjoyed the short Lava.
Yes.
Okay. So
Overall, this movie, Inside Out gets a 4, solid 4.
all right. Now you actually reminded me. I didn't give a rating for Lava. I'm gonna give Lava.
Lava gets a 4 too.
I'm gonna give that a mess of 3.
That's fine.
I don't have a heart. I'm sorry. I have a heart. I didn't have a heart for Lava. But Inside Out, if you don't check it out, I'm going to attach the written review to the video itself. But I gave it a 4 on the written review. So the overall score for the Guys Night Crew is a 4 out of 4.
4 for Inside Out and a 3 for Lava.
Yes. Lava don't deserve no 4 for But and that concludes this podcast. So until next time, remember, subscribe to us on our YouTube page. Like us at Guys Night Movies on our Instagram and Twitter page. And also be sure to keep on the lookout for our upcoming t-shirts. So until next time, this has been Jared Avery.
And Cadillac.
Remember, we do what we do for the sake of the podcast. Until next time.
We're out.